We now move on to our final game to preview Australia versus Scotland, playing the Rugby World Cup here at Twickenham, 4 p.m. local time. Australia, huge favourites, not a surprise, 1.11 with Coral. Stan James is as far as 10. Scotland is as far as 10 with Stan James. So again, another heavy favourite here. Is it hard to find value when you've got sort of such a heavy favourite, or could we see an upset?
I don't think we'll see an upset. The problem is that this is on paper the most one-sided of the quarterfinals. Yeah. It's got the biggest handicap line. And when you're looking at Australia -16 in a quarterfinal, and knockout games are usually quite close, that doesn't really give you a great deal of scope. You're getting 7 points for every inverted try in rugby, so you're expecting, if you're backing Australia -16, to win by more than 2 scores. And that's not particularly easy because Scotland are a competent and improving side. But Australia have been the most impressive side in this World Cup so far. They got through the toughest group, beating England and Wales, and they won both those games in different ways, one with good attack and the other with good defence. And I would expect Australia to win comfortably. The issue is what bet to find. Australia -16 is a possibility. You can back Australia to win by 11 to 20 points, i.e. either side of the handicap, at 3.2 out in the marketplace with Paddy Power. And that's an interesting price if you don't quite think that -16 offers you a lot of value. Or Bet365 offer a total points market. They've done that for the quarterfinals, and something like over 41 points at 1.9 with Bet365. It should be quite an open game. Australia have got a lot of attacking potential, and Scotland got one of the worst defences in the final 8. So one of those type of bets, I lighted on Australia 11 to 20 point winners, just in case they don't quite make the 16, and 3.2, that's a good price to me. The alternative would be look at Bet365 for the points market, over 41 points.
Yeah, and is this sort of playing out here? We're going to see an Australia versus New Zealand semi-final?
Well, it would be a New Zealand-South Africa semi-final, and then Australia against the winners of Ireland-Argentina.
Okay.
We'll flip a coin on that one. But let's say, in theory, it could be the 4 Southern Hemisphere teams that get through. It would be a surprise if more than one of the home nations did. Let's say New Zealand, South Africa, and Australia. Let's say Argentina beat Ireland. Could be the way. And something like a New Zealand-Australia final. That's the way it's shaping up as. And we'll see over the weekend if that comes to pass.
All right, fantastic. Richard, thank you for joining us today, and I'll see you next week.
Thank you.